July 8th, 2010, Gary Yafowski said, "Since when does feeling bad about an obvious tragedy or believing something make the world a better place or somebody a better person?" Now, once in our life, we screamed, we cried, and we did our best to protect a being or a human from being hurt. But somewhere along the line, we forgot that. We lost that. And we turned a blind eye and said, it doesn't affect us, but it does. I will, one, talk about what has been happening to animals today, the slaughterhouses and the animal abuse. I will, two, talk about what has been done to help animals. And three, I will talk about what you can do, or what we can do to help animals. Now, in 2010, PetAbuse.com has reported 13.5 thousand cases of animal cruelty. Now that's ranging from neglect to bestiality. That is not including the thousands, the millions, and trillions of animals being abused, neglected, and killed every single day in slaughterhouses. Now, according to Gary Yafowski, 35 billion, 10 trillion land animals and sea animals being killed for food. Now, this speech was given to bring back a topic nobody wants to think or hear about. Was that chicken sandwich, that burger, was that an animal with feelings? Did it get neglected and abused every day? Now, in 2008, the USDA reported that 35,507,500 cattle, while with 116,558,900 pigs and 18,421,767,000 fowl were killed just that year for us to eat. Now, there's a dirty little secret that the egg producing facility has. See, when male layered chicks are born, well, since they are discarded shortly after they hatch, because they are not genetically bred to be food, and they cannot lay eggs, which does not benefit the facilities or the production at all. So they are ground up alive and made into dog food, or they're thrown simply into trash bags to suffocate slowly. There's been investigators who've actually found live chicks in hatchery dumpsters. So, we have now talked about what has been happening. Now we will talk about what has been happening, what has been done to fix it. And you're probably thinking, wow, all those animals, well, yeah, it's rounded to the thousands, to multiple abuses, and that is just barely cracking the skin. See, in California, there are many laws to help protect against animal cruelty, such as in other states. In California, you can get a misdemeanor to a felony, charges up to $20,000 and up to a year in imprisonment. In Colorado, for aggravated animal assault, it's a Class 6 felony with up to $100,000 in fines and 18 months of imprisonment. Now, if it happens again, and the person will get 3 years and another $100,000 of fines. In Oregon, it's a lot worse. The person can get charged up to 5 years of imprisonment. And if they have a misdemeanor, they're not allowed to have an animal for 5 years. And they have a felony, they're not allowed to have an animal for 15 years. Now, there's one thing that's been done in slaughterhouses to make them more humane, such as there is a product called a temple granier. What that is you tap a cow simply between the middle of the eyes, and that gives a shock, which causes the cow to become brain dead. Now, this is safer. The animal is not struggling. They're usually being held very nicely. And the workers do not have to worry about a live animal kicking and bleeding for 4 minutes or so. Unfortunately, the slaughterhouses do not use this. They use a cheaper way of stringing the animal up by its legs, slitting its throat, and just letting it stay there until it's finally dead. Now, we have talked about what has been done. Now we can talk about what you can do to help animals. And you're probably thinking, well, someone's already took care of it. There's already an animal activist. I don't need to do anything. Someone's taking care of my place. Well, you can take that opinion, or you can actually do something. Because one person also makes a difference. Now, there are commercials of Humane Society of the United States. And they have a really sad commercial, and they ask you to donate. They show you the dogs, the cats and everything else they've rescued. Now, if you don't want to donate to them, you can donate to somebody else. Such as in grocery stores, there's a cute, really reusable grocery bag. And that not only benefits you, but it benefits the environment. See, those funds of the grocery bag goes to another animal activist rights. And another thing you can do is you can simply call. If you call when you see someone beating a dog, starving a horse, just hitting something, well, you don't have to stand around. You can do something. And even if it's your friend, you can call anonymous. They won't say who it was. And one more thing you can do is you can spay and neuter your animals. See, you're probably thinking, well, how does spay and neutering help? 4 million dogs and cats are put down every year in the shelters, according to Humane Society of the United States. And also, making sure your animals cannot breed means there's one less dog or cat on the street that can be beaten. I mean, there's reports of a cat that was thrown in a trash can just because it was sitting there. And you can help that too. Now, this man is very passionate, and I've told you why he has given this speech and the circumstances which he needed to. Now, I may not agree with everything he has said and everything he's done, but the passion he had, it got me. Now, there are some things I found faulty, but not everything. I mean, look what's happening to animals, and you can walk into a slaughterhouse. You can walk by and there are animals that are hurt. Now, just like Adolf Hitler, this man's a great speaker, and he gets a point across very well. And even if you love eating meat, for once in your life, you'll probably think, who is it that I'm eating?